Aromie here, and welcome back to Tailor Tales. We're about to continue to the next chapter. We're getting a little closer to Caine, only because of situations. I don't know how to keep getting I don't know how I keep getting myself into these situations. Regardless, here I am in a drugstore along with Caine, scanning the aisles for self-help care. Caine crouches down and sees all of the bandages on sale, picking a random one off the rack. Sterile bandages, adhesive bandages. I don't know which to get. I don't need a bandage per se, just something to clean up the blood and sterilize the scrapes. Caine picks a different package from the rack. It's a box filled with sterile pieces of cloth and clean wounds with. To clean wounds with. Why did I say that so weird? He looks up at me and shakes the box. Good enough, no? Nod my head. That'll do. Caine stands up straight, his eyes focused on reading the description on the back of the box. He almost doesn't notice that he's invading my personal space, and if he continues to walk forward without looking, I try to move away from him in time, but due to the stinging pain in my knees, I'm too slow to evade Caine and he bumps into me. Caine's cyan eyes flew wide open. He backs off in surprise. Homie is like so distracted. Did you get this one? Is it this one? Homie is so distracted reading the thingy. What is this? Are these condoms down here? I only assume because of the mysterious black box with like hearts and like neon backdrop. Sorry, he says quickly. Finding myself feeling bashful at the proximity between us, I look away from him. It's okay, I say. Let's check this out. I pause before adding, and don't steal it. Caine rolls his eyes at me while clicking his tongue. Then walks up to the register. What if he says some goofy line like, "Bro, why'd you steal my heart?" That would be so adorable. Surprisingly, he really does pay for it, and not that it was expensive or anything. It's only some sterile cloths, but I didn't expect him to, not from a thief anyway. He has a specific thievery that he likes to do, and it's just jewelry. When we're outside, I sit down on a bench next to the drugstore. Caine plops down next to me and hands me the box. I open it up and then lift up my skirt to reveal the cuts on my knees. No, we're not gonna force him to clean it. As much as I would like him to help me, I did the quarterback move. I did that, so. Caine follows my line of sight. Looks like you're pretty banged up. I may have overdone it a little, I admit. Tackling the thief was a bit excessive. A little? Caine responds with a snort. You tackled him, just like you tackled me. You're like a bear. I find my cheeks heating up. A bear? Strong and stubborn as one. Seriously, what do you eat for breakfast? Caine asks me sincerely. He then touches my bicep with his hand as if to gauge my strength. Don't feel me up, I say as I pull my arm out of his grasp. I'm just an ordinary woman, you know. Ordinary or not, you still got hurt. That's why I'm going to clean it up right now. I open the plastic and take out one of the sterile cloths, bringing it to my knees. Caine's hand is suddenly on top of mine. I'll do it, he says. Okay, I'm not gonna reject the help. Huh? What? Is he for real? I said I'll do it, he grumbles. He takes the cloth from my hand and then sits in front of me. You don't need to, I can do it myself, I protest. Shut up and let me clean your scrapes before I change my mind, he says with an annoyed huff. Maybe you are my type without me realizing. I decide not to say anything and let him do his thing. Caine brings the cloth to my left knee, touching the skin around the wound. I shriek out. I forgot that stings like hell. Sit still, you baby, says Caine as he gently dabs the cloth against my skin. Don't look up my skirt, I say, not knowing what else to say because it kind of hurts and I'm trying not to cry. Caine snorts loudly. Too late. I clamp my legs shut in lightning speed, my face suddenly burning with a blush. You didn't. Caine rolls his eyes. I was kidding. Now spread those legs for me. Don't say it like that! I feel icky all over. Caine doesn't wait for me to comply and simply lifts my leg with his free hand. His fingers feel warm to the touch. Then he applies pressure against the wound, cleaning away the blood. I'm getting used to this sting and start to relax a little, but there's this weird, anxious feeling I get whenever Caine touches my skin. It's hard to shake off. He's quiet as he diligently cleans up the cuts. His fingers are so very careful. I'm surprised he's acting this gentle. I guess I expected him to be rough, to get it over and done with, but Caine has some finesse to his movements. It's almost like he uses his hands daily to have his movements be so fine-tuned and so delicate. That's only because he steals, isn't it? He's gotta be quick-handed and swift when it comes to snatching something away without being seen. Can you just not think of him as a thief for once? Because do you not remember the photos in his phone of all the jewelry that he makes? After a little while, Caine pulls away, blinking his eyes up at me. There, done. While my knees do still hurt, at least they're clean of any debris and blood. Putting a bandage on them would not be wise for this kind of scrape. Thank you, I say. It's the least he could do after all that. Caine stands up. Now we're even, he says as he throws a cloth into the trash can next to us. Even? He thinks we're even? If we're going to keep score, then I'm pretty sure what he did just now doesn't even come close to evening up our score. How about when I took his drunk ass home? Do you really not remember me? I ask him. Caine cocks his head to the side. Remember how much of an annoying pest you are? Yes, I do. I roll my eyes at him. No, I mean before. Before what? The party from half a year ago. Caine grows quiet as he sits down next to me again. I can tell he's making an actual attempt to try and recall that night. He sighs and runs a hand through his fluffy hair. I don't remember much, he admits. I guess not. You were quite drunk. Did we really meet back then? I stuck my hand down your pants. That's a fucking lie. Yes, you're passed out in the bathroom. I vaguely remember being in the bathroom, he says. His eyes shift over to me. I don't remember what happened after that. I don't remember you. I found someone's phone. Turns it out it was yours. Ugh, he found me like that? Caine groans loudly. Believe me, that's not how I want to find anyone passed out in their own vomit. Caine groans out loud again. Shit, really? I don't remember. I have no clue how I even got back to my own place. I purse my lips a little as I look down at the ground, wondering what he'd do if he knew I was the one that helped him. It was me. You, he draws out. I helped you get back home, I admit. At first, I looked around to see if you had any friends at the party to help you out, but I couldn't find anyone. Caine looks away from me. Why didn't you just leave me? I sigh. I don't know. If not me, who else would have helped you? I'm sure I would have been fine. I don't need anyone to help me, he says. As silence grows between us, Caine seems adamant on not accepting help from others. It's like he considers it some kind of character flaw to reach out for help when he needs it. Well, I brought you home anyway. Then he whips his head around as if he suddenly realized something. Wait, I remember something. You do? Yeah, Caine runs a hand through his hair, gritting his teeth. His face suddenly grows a shade darker. I think I was naked. The memory of a naked Caine standing in a door floats my mind. I had mentally blocked it until now. Caine fidgets on the spot. Did we? He looks away from me, you know. No, I did not, bro. I find myself matching his blush. He thinks we slept together. I raise up both my hands and quickly shake my head. No, we didn't. You took a shower and then I left. Oh, okay. Caine rubs the back of his neck. Good. A silence grows between us, making me feel uneasy. I twiddle my thumbs together, unable to really say anything. I don't know what I should say, now that he knows it was me and who helped him out. Does he even know my name? Caine keeps quiet as well, his blush slowly fading away. It's starting to feel very awkward now. What's your name? He doesn't know my name. The sudden break in silence startles me. I blink a few times at Caine, tilting my head to the side. My name? I repeat. Yeah, stupid, your name. Caine pouts. You haven't told me. I rack my brain trying to remember if I ever told him my name. However, I really don't recall ever introducing myself. It's Michiko, I say. Michiko Melody. Caine huffs. Finally, I can put a name to that face of yours. I bring a hand to my cheek. You're saying that as if there is something wrong with my face. Everything is wrong with it, he replies nonchalantly. I turn away from him and fold my arms across my chest. As I recall, you said I was pretty when I was at your apartment. I can say a lot of things that aren't true when I'm drunk. I feel my face heat up. Why is he suddenly insulting me like this? Then I feel his red hair touch the side of my cheek. His breath tickling my ear. He's suddenly really close. Why are you so close to me, bro? Thanks, Michiko, he whispers in my ear. Oh, that was so weird though. That doesn't sound like something he'd do. Why would he do that? I feel a shiver run down my spine when I whirl around to face him. Caine has already gotten up from the bench and is walking away from me, his head hanging low. He's rubbing the back of his neck until it's red, along with his ears. I can only stare at his retreating back. Why would he act like that? At home, I check on my emails. One of them is from my old professor, Berg. I've been corresponding with him about the lecture I'll give at college. He wants me to bring a few pieces of the clothes I've made to show the rest of the class. We've settled on next week, Friday. I'm supposed to be open that day, but I guess I can take a really long lunch break. So far, everything has been going well for Aromas. After replying to Berg and confirming the date, I browsed around the internet a little more, which reminds me I should check out that website for the fashion week. I eagerly type in the URL. A flashy website greets me full of models running down the runway wearing really cool and extravagant designs. I feel a little humbled after seeing the pictures. I'm much less high fashion than these designers. I prefer to design clothes for people that they would actually wear, not these avant-garde designs. However, it's still a great chance to showcase what I can do. Perhaps I can even net some clients who will like my work. Fashion is all about networking anyway. Seems the deadline to sign up is the end of May. I still have a month left then. The fashion week will start on August 18th, a Saturday. Ugh, I have to pay for it. I guess you pay for a confirmed spot to showcase your talent. It's a little pricey, especially combined with the fact that I will have to spend money on materials as well. But in the long run, it's worth it. I bite the bullet and sign up for Fashion Week in August. That's still 4 months away. I've got plenty of time to come up with a lineup. To brainstorm a little, I visit the Daisy Dots forum. Sometimes people post designs over there that really inspire me. Plus, I still need to make sure everyone's abiding by the rules. Which is when I noticed there's been a ton of reports since I last checked. When I check one of the reports, it seems as user reported a troll. I read the comment. Seriously, this looks like a potato sack. Go back to design school, you're trash. The troll is back. They really aren't giving up. I hate it when members can circumvent the ban by simply getting a new IP. You can never seem to get rid of them. I quickly banned the troll once more, telling them to stay gone. But will they though? Will they? I feel like, I can't recall if Past Me did each episode based on the chapters. So I'm just gonna go based on that. So depending on the chapter length, depends on the episode length. So today, it's quite short. We're stopping at around like 12 minutes, I guess, after my outro and stuff. So yeah, Caine so far, I think he's okay now. At first, standoffish, very guarded, but we saw a softer side of him just for a little bit. I don't know much about his character, so I don't know if I'm ready to fall deeply in love with him yet, and I don't know how many chapters there are in this game, so I know for sure we have not met 7.5 hours. And I'm assuming that's just his story, not even like designing or anything. But thank you guys for watching today's episode. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.